Hi, congratulations on your new RV. We're really excited for you. Please make sure before you're signing that you bring the following items with you. If you're a cash buyer, please make sure that you bring a cashier's check, no personal checks at time of signing, or you may bring actual cash. If you're a finance customer, please make sure that you bring proof of insurance listing your specific lien holder. If you need that information, please call us ahead of time. Also, make sure that you bring all valid driver's license of all persons that will be listed on the title. If you have a trade that you're trading in with us, please make sure that you bring your 10-day payoff as well as your title and all persons who will be listed on the title of that trade. Arrive 30 minutes early before your appointment time so we can properly inspect your unit, and also make sure that you have the fridge on and running prior to arrival. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call at 810-686-0710. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Hello, this is Mike at TradeWinds RV Center, here to congratulate you on your purchase of your Jayco Eagle 319 M-Lock. You guys have picked a beautiful fifth wheel here. I'm here to walk you around it, show you how to use a few things, get the best out of your camping experience. Let's start by talking about arriving at the campsite. First and foremost, I want you to think about your slides. You got a slide over on your campsite, a couple slides here on your off-camp side. Get them open, get a good eye for how much room you're going to need to bring them in and out unimpeded. Preferably nothing hanging over top of them, even though you have the slide covers. Just less stuff on top of them. Then I want you to think about where your power and water connections are going to be. They're both, your power and your docking station, are going to be on your off-camp side toward the front. So park accordingly so that you can utilize the facilities at the campsite. Once you arrive, unhooking our hitch, we'll go right here to our auto leveling system. Now hold both buttons in at the same time, the up and down arrow, that'll turn it on. You can raise or lower your front jacks with these buttons. In order to put down all of your stabilizing jacks, you just hit auto level. That's going to go ahead and bring down all your auto leveling jacks and stabilize the unit for you. Once you've got unit level and stable, we'll go ahead and hook up our power and water. They have this 50 amp cord here. Where they plug in now is they come in at an angle, twist it, lock in with your gray here. At the end of that 50 amp service, should you need it, you have this 50 to 30 dog bone. Comes with your convenience pack. And then also if you need it, plug in at home, there's a 30 to 110 adapter in your convenience pack. Our power hooked up, let's hook up our water. It made it real easy here. We're gonna look for city water. Hook it up at the campsite, lower right hand corner. Blue to the right, green to the left, just the way it's set right now. First and foremost, your water pressure regulator. This water pressure regulator is gonna reduce the water pressure to 40 to 50 PSI, protecting the lines in your unit. Use this when putting fluid into your unit. Come to city water connection, plug this in, hook your hose up, but don't turn it on yet. You're gonna come right here to your hot water heater, right next to your docking station. This door should come all the way off, as it does. And all we're gonna do at this point is make sure our drain plug's back in. You may have left this out from last time you were camping. Go ahead and put that in there nice and tight, then you can go ahead and turn on your water. Go inside to your hot water, farthest hot water from this hot water heater, and open it up. Once that tap starts having water come out of it, you know your hot water heater is full and you can turn it on from inside. There is an on-off switch down here. It's taped to off. The only time you ever want to turn on the electric element is if you're hooked up to 110. Turn it on here as well as indoors. Hot water heater doesn't seem to be working. Come out here and check these bubbles. If they're pushed out, push them back in, and that'll reset your hot water heater. Now if you're hooking up for dry camping, you're going to follow the instructions right here. Simply turn this down. Fill the water in the same spot. Treat the hot water heater the same way. But just remember, when using potable water is when you're going to want to turn on your water pump. Don't turn on your water pump when using city water. It's already pressurized. You can turn it on from inside as well. All right, we're all set up to camp. Let me go ahead and walk you around the unit and show you a few other things. You have this docking light here. This is wired for solar. You can hook up a solar panel here and trickle charge your batteries. You see you have this big spray port. Hot water bypass for when you winterize. There's your black tank flush. Talk about that when leaving the campsite. There's your cable and satellite hookups. Instructions for putting everything different ways. There's where you sanitize, winterize, and your city water connection. Your black and gray holding tanks, and you can run your hoses down through there. Again, your hot water heater. Furnace heat release. If you're running your furnace, steer clear of that. It'll get rather warm. Power. You have a low point drain right here. Coming to the back of this slide, you have your extra gray tank back here and handle. Your ladder for going up and checking your seams. Unit's also prepped for a Furrion backup camera. Purchased from our store. It sits on the dash of your tow vehicle and electronically communicates with this, giving you a backup camera for the unit. Over on your campsite, there's a manual crank hole for your spare tire. Over here, your outdoor kitchen. Kind of lights in here. Accent light. You do have a 110 with GFCI reset out here. Also prepped for a 110 or 12 volt television with cable here. You'll see another one of these inside. Furrion sells a Bluetooth wireless speaker that you can mount on these. Again, your drawer for your griddle. Quick connect here. Quick connect in there. Your steps. Your outdoor speakers. You do have a light for your steps if you need to see that at night. That blue hose and spray port over in the docking station can hook up over here to spray off. And your big pass-through storage. Your extra propane over here. Your front storage with your batteries. Check your battery posts, make sure them haven't wiggled loose over time. Then coming over here to this propane. You have a regulator back here, simply point it toward the tank you wish to be using. Lefty-loosey to open. The other side of your pass-through storage, your battery disconnect. This will disconnect all the battery power to the unit. That'll come important later when I talk about your carbon monoxide detector. Other instructions for your auto leveling system. Another light and 110. That about covers everything out here. Let's go take a look inside your unit. Now, coming up inside your unit, first thing I'd like to point out is the fire extinguisher. Make sure that you and everyone that's camping with you knows that the fire extinguisher is located at the entry doorway. Also at the entry doorway, up top here, this is where it's wired for solar. That's a template. Keep that template on there in case you ever do decide to wire the whole unit for solar. This is where they'll access that. And your control panel. Simply touch it on the home button. You'll see climate, lights, motors, tanks, energy. All that is also over here. So we'll go straight to checking your tanks. Here's where you turn on your water pump. Here's where you turn on your water heater if hooked up to electric. Water heater if hooked up to gas. You can do your leveling from in here. Your temperature. Turn it on, turn the AC on. That just kicked on. Shut the AC off, turn it to heat. Heat just kicked on. Shut it all off by touching that. Now AC just shut off quickly. You'll notice the furnace will always take a couple of minutes to shut off. Your lights, you can control all of them from here. Tire temperature and pressure, and where your power is coming from. So number one down here is all of your interior lighting. Number two, exterior. Number three, your docking light. Here's another spot you can turn on your water pump. Over here on the arrows, we'll start down here with off. You can pair this device, the BM Pro app, and do everything from your phone. There's awning number one, simply extend or retract. Awning number two, same thing. When you extend these, you only want to extend them until the flap falls down to 90 degrees and you can see the black bar. Then you know you're out far enough. Slides 1, 2, and 3, same thing. We'll control those when leaving the campsite. Down below this, you'll see several of these. Those are temperature readers. It helps the furnace thermostat work better. This black button here is your fan. There's another one of these for the Bluetooth speakers. Coming in immediately to your left is your TV. Your remotes are inside here. Your JBL sound system. Turn that on. There's 3 zones for your music. Touch this button to change your modes. USB, auxiliaries, optical, HDMIs. Shut that off here. Fireplace, not just for looks anymore. Got the heat cranked up on this right now. If it's chilly in the morning or evening, instead of using your gas, turn this on and it'll get it toasty in here in no time. Or you can come over here and change all the different colors of the flames and make it look pretty. Coming over here to your self-explanatory microwave. You do have a vent and light on here. Your glass top makes an excellent backsplash. You have a panel light over here. Simply turn this to light. Hit your gas when your gas is on. It's off right now. Your stove will come on. It's already been tested. Panel light also for your oven. Same thing, turn your oven on here and then light it here. No pilot light down underneath there anymore. A lot of individual lighting. Several of these throughout the unit. You can just go ahead and turn on and off the lights from here. Coming over here to your kitchen. Down underneath your kitchen here is your access panel to your breaker box and fuses. Looks like you got mostly 15s in there, a couple 30s, 25s. Grab a handful of those and keep them with you when you go camping. Also underneath here is a fresh water bottle where you can have fresh water for this little tap right here and your trash can. Over here on the wall, 110 with GFCI reset. Another spot for water pump. Dimmers. You can hold that and it'll dim your light down, or just touch it and it'll come on and off. Here's a fan right here, an exhaust fan. You can open and turn that on here. Fridge. Another one of these lighting things. You'll have matching folding chairs underneath your bed that'll sit out here for that. Your power, heat, and massage. A little accent light underneath here. And a parachute pull, is what I like to call it. A little handle there to pull up, give you your full chaise lounge. Show you quickly how your bed turns into a sofa here. Or it's just the opposite, your sofa turns into a bed. So I like to stand in the middle. Simply remove the Velcro back. Lift in the middle. Open your legs up. Lay down your back cushion. And just that quickly, you've got a bed. Reverse the process to put it all back. Put the back first. Again, stand in the middle. It just gives you better leverage on these legs. Fold that back down in there. And return your cushions. Now before leaving this main area, underneath your island here, here's your 12 volt carbon monoxide detector. Now the reason I mentioned it's 12 volt, it's always running off your battery. So if you're going to be gone for the day, nothing plugged in, charge your battery, use your battery disconnect to keep this from running your battery down. Coming up into your bathroom, one thing I want to mention in here, other than all your different lighting, is to maintain your plumbing. Keep an eye on your plumbing like you would at home. Remember, you're bouncing a house down the road, things wiggle loose. Coming back into your bedroom here, more of these. You can also control just this bedroom slide from up here. And then another temperature reader. USB ports here. Your other TV with remote. Remote for this television will be in your bedroom drawer. And of course, you know, your Closet area, all prepped for a washer dryer if you ever want one in the future. Did want to point out your smoke alarm. I can see it here. Ah, here it is, right above the kitchen. And that about covers everything on the inside. Now let's act like we're leaving the campsite and close everything up. So what I'd like to do is shut off number one's lights right here, and then I can see all the individual lights I need to go through and shut off. I'll do that real quick. Now I've got all the lighting shut off except for what can be controlled from here. I'm going to hit one of these buttons. I'm going to start with slide number one. Now first, you want to make sure this bedroom door is closed, all your drawers are closed, and nothing's going to impede this slide from coming in. Now I can't do it from there, but I'm actually going to do it from up here. Slide, retract. See the importance of having these drawers closed? Again, nothing to impede the slide from coming in. Make sure this door, your bathroom door, is secured back with this snap. Make sure all your drawers are closed on everything. Nothing's going to impede your slides from coming in. We'll come up here to slide number 2 and hit retract. You'll notice the bottom will come in first, kind of shifts forward. That's because all the slide mechanisms are on the bottom. The importance of having everything tucked away is it utilizes every inch. Slide number 3, retract. Shut off our lights and head out of the unit. Alright, now exiting your unit, you want to make sure the exterior door is all the way open. Simply lift this up. You see it's on struts. I'm actually not even touching it. These are adjustable by this cotter pin. Simply lift it up into the doorway. I don't want to lift it up any higher because it's still wet. They're in there cleaning. I don't want to get your unit wet. Once you have that up in your door, lock and deadbolt your door. Lift and turn this handle, and you're ready for travel. We will start by going to the back and unhooking your water. Once your water's unhooked, we're going to start dumping low point drains. If you're hooked up to city water, dump both of those. And if you're hooked up to potable water, come to this low point drain and open that up. Come up to your hot water heater, open up this pressure release valve. That's going to drain all your hot water out of here. Once that's done, remember to close this or your door won't close. Then you can pull your hot water drain. Put your door back on. Be surprised how many people forget that. Unhook our cable. Come up here again, turn on our auto leveling system. And after you hitch height, raise and lower and get your hitch hooked up, then you're going to hit retract all. Retract all is going to bring up all the stabilizing jacks. And head on up to the dump station. At the dump station, we're going to start up here in front. Hook up your 10-foot hose. Come over here to your docking station and pull your black handle first. After it sounds like that black handle is no longer draining, keep your black handle open. Come up here to your black tank flush. Again with your water pressure regulator. Hook that up and turn on the hose at the docking station for about 5 minutes. That's going to go ahead and wash out your black tank, get all that nastiness out of there. Unhook that hose, come down here, close your black tank, and pull your gray handle. After that sounds like it's empty, you can take your sewage hose. We're going to come to the back of the unit here to your extra gray tank. Hook up your hose right here and pull this gray tank. And it's gonna be cleaner water, sinks and showers. That'll clean your sewage hose out for you. Store it away in a sanitary place and head on home. Again, thank you guys so much for your purchase. Hope you enjoy this Eagle for many years to come. Happy camping.